Hello, my lovelies. Today we're talking about Bioshock Infinite getting updates 9 years later after its release. So without any further ado, grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's jump into this. Roll the intro. Welcome back. Now, what are we talking about? Bioshock Infinite is a game it's the third in a series of FPS shooter games, also known as first-person shooter games. The first two have to do with a city that is under the ocean, and everyone has just gone mad. They have all went to hell, and you are one of the last people left that has their sanity. And along the way, you have to gather things that are like different shots that give you different abilities, like telekinesis, controlling bees, in order to help you overcome your obstacles, as well as it being, of course, a shooter game where you have a gun. So the Bioshock Infinite has to do with a city that's not in the ocean, but a city in the sky. It's the last one. And it was released over 9 years ago. And recently, we've been waiting for the fourth installment of this series, because Bioshock is one of my favorite game series of all time. And so we've been waiting for Bioshock 4, so I kind of went looking around for news because we haven't really heard anything in a while. And I found this out, that Bioshock Infinite is getting some updates. So I found an article that tells you all about it, all that technical stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and put it up on the screen for you, and I'm going to read it off as usual. Hype has mounted for the fourth Bioshock game, which is currently in development, so fans have been eagerly on the lookout for any news. While we haven't gotten any big updates on the sequel in months, Bioshock Infinite is in the news because the PC version of the game has quietly received over a dozen updates over the course of the last month, 13 exactly. According to The Gamer, Infinite's new batch of patches started recently as of September of last year. Even though the game had just celebrated its 9th birthday recently, this causes it to be suspicious to me. I think it causes it to be suspicious. The game's publisher, 2K, also has yet to speak publicly about the situation, which of course has led to all kinds of theories as to why they've returned to Infinite after all this time. Theories for why this is happening span from another remaster of the game, which isn't entirely out of the question considering the upgraded version of the collection is now 6 years old, and an upgrade for the next generation, or even just some fixes to Infinite to keep it in shape to be ported onto the Stream Deck. Fans have been throwing their own theories around online, and Reddit users Little Beep and Zarkins came to a conclusion that seems to be the most reasonable enough to people in the real answer. 2K is likely just performing maintenance on their game launcher, deduced from the inclusion of the 2K developer launch branch in one of these updates. So that's why it's getting updates. I found it kind of interesting because it's a 9-year-old game, so I was like, why is Infinite getting updates? Aren't they supposed to be working on number 4 already? So, yeah, I don't know what to think about this. I think maybe they could also be doing what they originally think, what they think is the real answer, and saying that it's just, routine maintenance. It could just be routine maintenance, or they could be getting it ready for console ports. I don't know, whatever that port thing means. Because I'm pretty sure it's available for all systems. But maybe they could make another remaster. The original remaster is, of course, over 6 years old, so that could also be in the cards. So what are your thoughts about all this? If you feel like it, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button maybe for shits and gigs. I talk about games, books, internet news, pop culture drama, all that good stuff. I have playlists, so if you look around, I'm sure you'll find something. If not, maybe make a suggestion. I always take suggestions. I love those. So yeah, what are your guys' thoughts about this? And which is your favorite Bioshock game? I think I want to make that today's question is, what is your favorite Bioshock game? I think My favorite one has to be number one. I think just because of the twist at the end is just so mind-blowing. And when I played it for the first time, I had to, like, process that. So, yeah. Which one's your favorite and why? I think it's because the twist had such a huge impact on me. And that's why. So, yeah. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.